Hello, and welcome back to Hollow Knight with Brian. Last time we saw an ending to the game, and now we start on the journey for completion to try to reach some of the other endings. And so what I'd like to do to start things off today, if we take a look at the map, like the overall map that we have, down here in Deepnest, kind of on the center, there's a little bit of an area that's unexplored. And also, I believe over here, yeah, in the Kingdom's Edge, there's a little bit of an area that's unexplored. And both of those areas relate to the fact that we only recently got the Shade Cloak and the ability to do the Shadow Dash that allows us to pass through some of the black barriers, because there were barriers in those areas. Ouch. And so for today, I want to go explore those areas. And the other thing I want to do, someone told me that there's new text when you go talk to the Nail Masters, when you're wearing Nail Master's glory, and so I want to go revisit the Nail Masters as we explore around the world as well. And since we're passing by Zote, Precept 48, be careful with fire. Fire is a type of hot spirit that dances about recklessly. It can warm you and provide light, but it will also singe your shell if it gets too close. That's good advice. Precept 49. Statues are meaningless. Do not honor them. No one has ever made a statue of you or I, so why should we pay them any attention? Alright. Yeah, and let's see. In terms of an order to do these things, I think actually there's a Nail Master right up here over on the top that's probably easy to get to from here. So I'll meet you guys over there, and we'll go talk to Mato, Oro, and I can't think of the Nail Master's name up here. In any case, I'll meet you up there and we'll find out. Okay, so I've reached the Nail Master up here, and this Nail Master's name is... Oh, this one is Mato. Shio, right, is the one on the left-hand side. Okay. Ah, so my brother Shio has taught you his nail art, the Great Slash. How lucky you are to have trained with him. Shio and I were very close when we trained together under the Great Nail Sage. He often spoke of becoming tired of the nail arts and wanting to try something new. Glad to see he changed his mind and continues to bear the proud title of Nail Master along with me. Before you leave, rest and meditate with me for a while. Your company is always welcome. Are either of those... I'm wearing the Nail Master's glory, right? Yeah. If I hit him with the Dream Nail... I think that's all stuff that we have seen before as well. Okay, maybe I already talked to him when I was wearing them? I don't think I've been back here since then, though. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think any of that text was new. I am still going to visit the other Nail Masters to see if they have anything new to say, but I think that wasn't actually new, and so now I'm not sure. Okay, I've made my way over to Shio once again. Aha, he has something to say. That charm! Only the Great Nail Sage could have given that to you. Seeing how strong you've become, it almost makes me want to take up my nail once more. But no, I should stay on my current path and keep working at my art. If the Great Nail Sage ever comes by, I want to show him how far I've come. Alright. And then I think all of that is the same. Right. Fierce Drya, Kindly Isma, Mysterious Zamare, and the other one, which is Ogrim the Dung Defender, which is the one that he's working on.
Ranjo Stenja.
Right. And all of this is text that we have seen before. Okay, well at least I got some new bit there. While I'm in Green Path, I noticed in my Hunter's Journal that there are some monsters in here that I haven't killed enough of yet. So I'm going to go try to find a few of those monsters and kill enough of them that we can fill out the journal, because currently it is the case that I have encountered 138 but only completed 109, so I'm trying to get that completion percentage up. So yeah, Moss Charger, this guy, is one of the guys that I need to kill more of. Let's find him in here. Yeah, I need to defeat 4 more of them, and also 3 more Golkas, and 4 more Moss Knights. So let's see if we can manage to do that in this area. there was a bench nearby, and so I just came back to the screen, and there we go. Managed to kill a couple more of these guys. It's small, but it finds a lot of courage and strength once it covers itself in foliage, and I can understand the desire to camouflage oneself. Alright, next up, Moss Knights. I'm pretty sure I know where they are, and so I'm going to go try to find them. And the Golka, I don't remember, but maybe I'll see them along the way to the Moss Knights. Wow, here's a part that obviously I've never been to before, because there's geocrystals here. Is there anything else hidden up in this area? Or is it just a bunch of geo? I guess that's it. I don't immediately recognize this area, but I think the Moss Knights are somewhere around here. And let's see. Yeah, I think they're just to the left and up, I think. I'm trying to remember if there is anything else that might be hidden on the screen that I've missed, though. Guess I'll quickly look through this area. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, alright, let's just continue up. I'm pretty sure the Moss Knights are on either this screen or the next one, if I'm remembering correctly. Because I kind of remember, like, the first time you encounter them... Actually, there's multiple places where they are. Like, I know also by where the Lake of Un is another spot where a Moss Knight hangs out, but I'm pretty sure... I think it might actually be on this screen. Are you one of them? Yeah, you're one of them. Here we go. And I don't remember if there's any particular good strategy against these guys, but I remember having trouble with them early on. Obviously now I'm more powerful, and so I can mostly kind of tank it. But I still don't know that I ever kind of, I don't know, locked in a good strategy against those guys. And, oops, it's also been forever and a day since I've been over this way. And so maybe there's some other secrets afoot. I think somewhere else in that previous room there might have been more Moss Knights. But I think possibly also over here there's going to be more Moss Knights. Maybe not. I guess this does circle back around, though. So I'll just come back around the other way. And along the way... Yeah, it's been so long since I've been here, I really don't remember this area very well. But I'm pretty sure on this screen there's 2 or 3 more Moss Knights, if I'm remembering correctly. I think some right down here. Yeah, there's one. Oh, right, they can spit at you, too. I forgot about that. And you know what? Since I've got 2 of them, it would probably be to my advantage to do things like that. Hit them with a spell. How do you like that, Moss Knights? The answer is they don't. They don't like it. Alright, that is pretty cool. And then I think there's one more here, and this might be the last one that I need to kill. Oh, I thought there was one that lived right over there, but I don't see him right now. Does he live somewhere else on the screen? If not, I still need to kill another. Oops, hey, cut it out. I might have to go respawn them by sitting at a bench, possibly. I use the bench at the nearby Stagway to respawn these guys. So here we go. Let's see if I can use some of my nail arts somehow. Maybe? Alright, there we go. I managed to get the Hunter's Mark for this guy. And I'll go ahead and kill this guy off just for fun. Let's see what the Hunter has to say about Moss Knights. They hide as bush-like mounds and look soft, but beware these warriors. They are relentless in combat, fiercely guarding something hidden deep in the green path. Alright, and then who was the other guy that I still needed to get? Golka. I don't remember exactly where those guys live. I just saw a Sparkly. There's a Sparkly down here that I have missed. Is this from a Wanderer's Journal or something? Trapped. Alright, what do we have? It's a Hallownest seal. Alright. That's cool. I guess I couldn't swim in the whatever before, and or I didn't have the Crystal Dash, whatever it's called, in order to get there. So maybe I had seen that before a long time ago. I don't remember it offhand, though. Alright, so that's another little secret found. Still trying to figure out where the Golkos live. I think they live somewhere a little bit farther down below over here. Ah, found one. Great. And furthermore, he lives right next to a bench, because there's a bench available right over here. I think I can hit these back at these guys too, right? I can reflect their little projectiles at them. There we go. Like that. That will totally work. Okay, cool. And then there's a bench right here, and so I can respawn them a couple of times. There's probably more of them on that screen, actually. I should go back over here and just see if I can find another one rather than going back to the bench for the respawn. But if I just do here and time it right a couple times, just like that. Okay, great. And so let's see if I can do that again once more. Here's another one. There we go. Cool. And so the hunter says, its leaves are dry and bland. The bud is unpleasantly sour, but oh, the venom in those balls it spits. Exquisite. If you have some time to spare, try drinking some and enjoy the effects. All right. I think those are all the enemies in Green Path. And so now, since we've already visited Shio, the next thing I'm going to do, I think, is head down to this area of Deepnest that we haven't gotten to. To get over there, I think I should probably take a stagway. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, I've made my way down into Deepnest, into the area that is off our map. And the reason it's off our map is due to this barrier that previously we couldn't cross. But now we can. There's like this crazy horn thing in the foreground. And so let's see, what do we got over here? I guess I can just dash right through you, actually, if I want to. That is pretty cool. So we'll do a bit of that clever dashing. Like so. And where's it going to get us? Is there any kind of secrets over here? Not seeing anything right now. Yeah, here's another place where we definitely need to use the dash in order to get through those guys, and I screwed it up once. And over here, yeah, here we go. Sharp Shadow is a new charm. We haven't gotten a new charm in a while. Sharp Shadow costs 2, contains a forbidden spell that transforms shadows into deadly weapons. When using Shadow Dash, the barrier's body will sharpen and damage enemies. And so that means if I'm wearing that thing, that when I do this, not only am I invincible, but I can deal damage. So sadly, it's got about a 1 second kind of like warm-up time or cooldown time, I guess is more appropriate, on the Shadow Dash for reusing it. But that's actually pretty cool, and so that could be useful in some future boss battles, perhaps. But that is another charm down, and so at this point, if you take a look at our charm slots, actually, let me get back somewhere else where it's quieter, and then we'll talk about it. Alright, I did the save and exit trip in order to get back to a stag station and get back to somewhere quieter. But at this point, we have 35.5 charms out of the total 36. We have half of the white fragment of a white charm, and so we're going to have to get the other half. I do know how to get to it. It's not going to be easy, but before we do that, what was it? There was somewhere over in Kingdom's Edge. Yeah, that still was unexplored. And I think the fastest way there is probably via King's Station. So I'll meet you guys over there. Okay, I'm over near the portion of the map in Kingdom's Edge that we have not yet explored. Oh, okay, that's right. There was like a Wanderer's Journal or something there. And meanwhile, the place I'm trying to get to, I think, is right over here. And these guys are always nice for charging up a soul, because they take a bunch of hits to kill. But they're relatively straightforward. But here is another place that we weren't able to go before. And so we will go there now. And then there's 2 other places in Kingdom's Edge I want to visit as well. But what do we have here? We have a nice little arena for another dream battle with a warrior dream. Who do we got? Markoth. You've come a long way just to die here at the edge of the world. No, do not speak. I have heard thousands and thousands of empty words from those like you. Your pride, your desires, your desperation. You will take these things with you once I strike you down. Raise your weapon then, and die like those who came before you. Challenge the warrior dreamer, yes. I think I may be stronger than you imagine. Alright, so he summons little swords. Great. And he's also got kind of a shield thing that kind of protects him part of the way around. And then he kind of like swings the shield around in a circle around him sometimes. Okay. Doesn't seem too bad. I need to get a little bit better at dealing some damage to him rather than just avoiding him the whole time. Okay, so now he is... Okay, now he's in the shield swingy thing. Phase, whatever. He's stuck over in the corner here, and so I can get him with a bunch of slashes. Like that, and then I can probably... okay. I guess that's not the best time to heal. Alright, I should worry about running out of... running out of hit points here. Okay, so when... There we go. Once he goes into that shield swingy, that's a good time for me to do some healing. Okay, except for I wasted one there. Great. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing now. If I could just hit him. Okay, he's doing it again. Oh, now he's got 2 shields around him. Ouch, and now he's throwing more swords. Okay, this battle might be more difficult than I thought. Have I fought this battle before? I've watched other people do it. I don't know that I've done it myself, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, I need to heal. But I only have 1. So then the other thing I need to do is start actually getting some hits on him, so that I can harvest some soul, so that I'll be prepared for healing again in the future. Ouch. Okay, I'm almost dead here. Okay, here's my chance. Okay, got 1 heal in. Oh, I killed him. Oh, that was really close. I'm down to 1 hit. Okay. Phew! Never have I been defeated in combat. I can see myself there, still sleeping. How long have I been hidden here? Here at the edge of the world, no one could find me, except you. Warriors, knights, kings, even time itself, they have no power over me. Only you. You are the darkness, come to consume me. If you say so, Markoth. And 2541 to 2791. So I got 250 essence for that. Alright, that's pretty cool. Let's do a little bit of healing. The body of a warrior with shield and nails. Alright. So that was hidden over here. We don't really need the essence, but I guess that's another way that you could get some extra essence in the world if you were short. So let's do that to farm up a little bit of soul so that I can heal back up. So the other 2 things I want to do in this area, one is I want to revisit Oro, who's just over here to the right. So let's go talk to him and see if he has anything to say when we're wearing Nailmaster's Glory. And then the other thing is, someone had suggested there's kind of a worm dude that we could go talk to that might have had something to say about food and might be some kind of clue regarding Mr. Mushroom. And so I kind of want to go check that out as well. But first, I think rather than even bother fighting these guys, I should get over here to the bench. And I think while I'm on the bench, I'm also going to take off... what do I want to take off? Let's take off Dung Defender and Spore Shroom so that we can actually put on the Sharp Shadow, just so we can try it out. Alright, but here's Nailmaster Oro's place. And so let's see if he has anything new to say. That charm you bear. It seems the great nail sage has deemed you skilled enough in the nail arts to earn his highest esteem. I do not begrudge you his love. You have earned it. And perhaps by helping you along your path, I have redeemed myself, if only a little. Okay, that was cool. Is that all he has to say? Yeah, that's it. Yep, okay, and all of that stuff is still the same. Alright, cool, but we did get some new text by talking to him after that. And so the other place I want to go is kind of up in the top right of this area, so I'm going to try to make my way up there. I think it'll take a little bit of time, but I can't even remember if we've seen it in this playthrough or not, so I'll definitely show you when we get up there. There's like some kind of giant wormy thing, is the only way I can describe it. A giant wormy thing, who we can talk to, and so I'll meet you guys up there. Actually, before we do that, let's try out Sharp Shadow. Oops, alright. Helps if I actually hit the button at the right time. Alright, I missed. I missed again. I'm trying to hit this guy. There we go, I hit him once. There we go, I hit him again. Okay, that's pretty cool. I wonder how much damage it does. It does a fair amount, because I only took like 6 hits to kill that guy. And that guy has a lot of health. Okay, so Sharp Shadow seems pretty cool. I might actually leave that on as part of my standard build moving forward. Alright, but now I'll try to head up to the top and see you guys once we get close up there. So yeah, here's part of the worm. I think we've seen this before. So it's like hitting someone on the bottom end, and they're making kind of a laugh or a giggle or something. And then the top end, it's got to be somewhere up here, but I don't remember exactly where. There might be like a secret to get there too. Oh, yeah, I think it's right over here next to this butterfly. Okay, I haven't been here before in this playthrough. Alright, so if we go up here... I see, this is just to get me some lifeblood hearts. Okay, this is not the top end of the worm. Is there anything else in this room or this area? Doesn't seem like it. But if I hadn't found that before, then I probably haven't been up here before. Oops. But as I think I've mentioned before, after watching so many other people's playthroughs, unfortunately, sometimes I get muddled in my head what things I've done in this playthrough for YouTube versus what I did in my own playthrough before when I played this game, versus what I've seen others do. Okay, I hear a noise. That's probably him talking. So I guess we just have to get up here somehow. Can I go this way? Yeah, this looks like it'll work. Here he is. What is your name? Bardoon. Orm, tiny thing, you climb high. Seek then knowledge of these lands. This ashen place is grave of Worm, the old king. Once told it came to die. But what is death for that ancient being? More transformation, methinks. This failed kingdom is product of the being spawned from that event. Okay. Is it you bothering about my tail? Rest is somewhat disturbed, but I find that sensation not unpleasant. Tiny thing, the mark of worm you bear. Is it change you seek, or to save this ruin? That choice is yours. We've seen information about having a choice and outcomes in terms of what the final ending for the game is going to be a couple of times. And when we cycle back around to it, I'll probably do some flashbacks. Always the smallest creature that attempts the largest things. This falling ash is Molt, the worm's corpse, decaying, endless. Serene, sad. With its light gone, the world is smaller. Don't mistake, I am that Orm, too small I am, too many limbs, no foresight like those old things. For quiet retreat did I climb up here, away from spitting creatures. Yes, high up, away from simple minds, lost light. There is a different kind of unity, rejection of the worm's attempt at order. I resist the light's allure, union it may offer, but also a mind bereft of thought. To instinct alone, a bug is reduced. So we've seen a lot of things that are infected, that are afraid of the light, and seek darkness. And the light is, actually kind of like the infection of the mind that reduces bugs to instinct alone. Be on your way then? It's rest I'll return to, though in these times sleep oft proves uneasy. And I guess that's the last thing he says. What about this? One prefers its mind not be pride. It's rather unsettling, rather invasive. Alright. I don't think he was talking about food. And so I don't think that he's a place that Mr. Mushroom might show up next based on the clue that we saw last time we encountered Mr. Mushroom. So I'm still not sure where to find Mr. Mushroom. And so that probably is going to have to remain a mystery for another day. But as things stand right now, I think at this point, if I were to go sit on a bench, I would find the entire, what is apparently the entire map kind of cleared off and open to me. And so, in that respect, we've kind of finished up a bit of what's going on here in this game in terms of having shown the whole map. I wanted to take a look and see if there were any enemies down in this portion of the world that I still need to defeat more of. Oh, right, there's some guys that we can only defeat in the Coliseum of Fools. So actually, I hadn't thought about that. I guess we're going to have to go back to the Coliseum at some point. There's Tizo's corpse once again. So maybe it makes sense for me to head back up to the Coliseum, and maybe next episode I could attempt the 3rd round in the Coliseum, which does nothing for you other than earning the title of Fool, but also gives you an opportunity to fight some more of those guys in order to finish up the Hunter's Journal. So that might be actually a good thing to do. I hadn't even thought about that. Someone was asking me how many more episodes I think there will be in this series, and I guessed about 7. Assuming that I can do the Trial of the Fool in 1 episode with some editing, possibly. That still seems like it might be a reasonable thing to imagine. Yeah, but I'm not sure. I want to try to kind of 100% just about everything that there is to do in this game. But there's a lot to do in this game, and it's hard to guess exactly how long that's going to take me. So I might imagine there's still going to be 6 or 7 episodes left. But I'm just going to go ahead. The Coliseum of Fools is right over here, and so I'm going to park myself on the bench over here in the Coliseum of Fools, and then next time I suppose we can attempt the Trial of the Fool in order to kill some more bad guys. Yeah, so you can look forward to that. I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you again soon with more of Hollow Knight. Bye-bye.